Hi, my name is Dalton Painter, and I'll be doing a little speech over the similarities between U.S. and Spain. So today I was going through some TV channels, and I had saw that there was a bullfighting special. And me being pretty curious, I decided to watch the channel for a little bit, and I thought that the U.S. and Spain probably aren't as different as we may think they are. The U.S. and Spain have a lot of similarities in their pastimes, their music scene, and their food. After I did a little bit of research, has a lot of Spain has a lot of very rich history, and you may one day want to visit Spain. So there is a lot of differences between Spain and U.S., but it would be nice to know about some common ground if you were to ever be in Spain. So I had looked up some information and some articles about the food scene. So let's go ahead and get started. The food scene in Spain. There are many ways in Spain to prepare and serve a meal. Spaniards are known for using a lot of spices and unprocessed meat, like Americans who eat nothing but processed meat. But there are also a lot of similarities. In 2016, the website Don Quilito said that in an article, Spanish eating customs, many Spaniards skip breakfast, but if they do not have breakfast, it will likely become something light and simple, which may consist of coffee, hot chocolate, or freshly squeezed orange juice. As you may know, coffee is a staple in an American household, especially during breakfast time. Spaniards also enjoy eating a lot of pork and cured meats. Uh, Americans love to eat pork and cured meats. And also in Spain, there's a love of wine and cheeses. And the last time that I checked, Americans love to drink alcohol. Drinking alcohol is like a pastime to Americans, but not exactly the same kind of pastime like bullfighting in Europe. Speaking of bullfighting, uh, bullfighting is a national pastime in Spain. It's crazy, dangerous, and running with the bulls can be one of the most exhilarating things that you can do in Spain without being doing something illegal. uh, our our national pastime is baseball, which isn't crazy or dangerous at all. But there is one national pastime that we neglect. It is NASCAR. Now, I don't know about you, but NASCAR, I don't really watch NASCAR, but when I do, I watch it for the wrecks. And for the wrecks, that is what makes NASCAR watchable. Much like bullfighting, there are much like NASCAR is compared to bullfighting, hundreds of people get injured in NASCAR, and hundreds of people get injured in bullfighting. Uh, BBC News said in 2016 in the article How Dangerous is Bullfighting, said that there was a matador that was blinded in one eye by a bullhorn. All for the people's entertainment, of course. Bullfighting is, like I said earlier, a national pastime, and every single year people will go out and watch a matador try to take down these bulls. It's like going to a concert. Speaking of uh, going off of concerts idea, the music scene in Spain is also very similar to the U.S. Much like in America, Spain has a very diverse music selection across its country, but in America, the closer you get to more heavily populated cities, the more diverse the music scene gets, and that's almost exactly like Spain. Genres like rock, pop, and classical music are both in Spain and the U.S., but classical or acoustic is more prominent in Spain than in the U.S. Billboard once said in a 1999 article titled "A Rampage of Bulls," which isn't about bullfighting, which is kind of a misrepresented title, but reported in 1999 that there was a 10% rise in music sales, 13% in total value with the music industry. The music industry is ever growing in both countries. I don't believe that there will ever be a time that Americans will not like music. Music is, whenever you can't speak the language of the country that you're in, music can be a very useful common ground. So now that you may know that the U.S. and Spain have a lot more similarities than expected, you may want to visit Spain now. But first, we looked at the music scene in Spain and how it compared to the Spanish food scene, and how it compared to the American food scene. My apologies. Second, we talked about the national pastimes like bullfighting and NASCAR. And then lastly, we talked about the music scene in Spain and how music can be a great common ground whenever you can't actually verbally speak a language. So next time you stumble upon a bullfight on TV, give it a few minutes. You might be inspired. Just take a vacation to Spain and run with the bulls.